Hi. All right, good morning. Thank you so much for joining in on this day. We have an exciting day planned. We are looking for a car. Honestly, we're looking for two cars, but oh! Right in the mouth. Sorry about that. But if you can, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. It really does help us out a lot. But before I show you into the day and before I introduce to Christina and what we're doing, really wanted to go on a little tangent here. So if you would like to skip this little tangent, head on over to this timestamp at the bottom left-hand corner, and you can just skip there and you'll skip this whole little tangent. It'll be really quick, I promise. It won't be that long. But, all right, so this client that I just signed on, him and his wife about 3.5 months ago, decided to, reach out to me and talk to me and tell me what's going on. And so we started to work together, made the meal plan, made the program, made everything. Gave them their macros, and honestly, to be honest, the macros were pretty much set, very, very similar to what they already had. And they have a lot more knowledge in this field than I do. They have all those fancy letterings behind, their name or front of their name, and there's a whole bunch of education, more than I do. And they trusted me enough to come on board with me, and they're starting to see things change. And I was trying to figure out why it was. And so we all sat down. We went to dinner the other day, and we started talking about accountability and how important that is to stay accountable. That's one of the big pillars that a coach should offer, is the accountability. And on top of that, the motivation, like keeping you remembering why you started in the first place, making sure that you're waking up and, let's say, doing your cardio, you're making your food, or having the day set with the macros, and not just going in blindly. And so yeah, this is a different type of client. I don't really usually run into that, but accountability is huge. So whether you go with a coach, hire a coach, or whether you decide to get your best friend involved, just make sure that you guys are staying accountable, because that's going to increase your chances of sustainability and continuing to adequately lose fat and gain muscle. So yeah. Okay, so we are now, as you know, as to my last video, I went to go surprise Christina at work. She was working some event at the CrossFit Games and whatnot, brought some chocolates, and so now I'm going to do the same thing, but at the convention center. There's a little car show going on. She has no idea that I'm coming, and I'm gonna go surprise her. Plus, we are hopefully gonna pick out a car. So, which car though? Oh, damn, I just opened the wrong door. Never been here before, but we're gonna find a good car. I think that's my car. All right, so that was a little hassle, but this place is huge, and we just have to find a way to find her. That's really the thing. So as you know, we're looking for two cars right now. We have thought about doing something, sorry, I almost hit somebody. We have thought about doing something exotic. Because we do social media, we wanted to do maybe like a Lamborghini, Ferrari, or anything like that. I don't know if they have those cars here, but we're gonna see which ones are economical, and then one for social media purposes only. So some sports car. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, they have a couple of them here. We are going to bring one home today. I don't know which one we want. I know we don't want this one. We want, there's several that we are looking at. This is the one that just came out. We were going to look for the Aventador, which is the one that we really like. That's the one we're probably going to purchase, but not in orange, in black. But we are going to see at that point what it is that we're wanting. Again, I don't like this color, so we are looking for black or just white. She wants white, I want black. We're going to flip a coin. That's what's going to be. Before we buy a car, we are going to look for Christina. She's in there somewhere. You got to feed her first before anything else.
Hey, how's it going?
So for the second time, it's a surprise.
How'd you sneak in here?
Who knows how to sneak in?
Did you pay for it?
I did pay. It was only $10.
Okay, I had a card for you.
Oh, you should have given it to me.
Oh, you didn't tell me that you were here.
Well, it's a surprise.
Can I give you this?
This car is amazing. This is a Maserati. I am obsessed with this car. This would be my little car that we will one day buy. But they have it listed for, how much is this? 80,000?
Once again, my name is Garrett.
80,000 is the MSRP. With everything you see here is 95,000.
95 grand.
Thank you so much for stopping by Genesis. We're respectful.
Super nice though. Super nice. God, I love this car. It's beautiful. I'll show you my second favorite car here. Okay, which is this one right here. It's a little Lexus. We're probably not going to get this one. I don't believe so. We have another new one that we really want to show you guys, which is what we're probably going to end up getting. It's called the Telluride, but this is not the Telluride. This is the Lexus. Let me shut the door so it's not annoying. But wow, this is pretty spacious. Very spacious, big. Looks like a little. Is that how it comes? So that no one steals it, or somebody probably did steal it already. So, oh, I don't even know what this is. Oh my God, it's a mouse thing.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Kind of annoying though. Kind of annoying.
Just adds to a distracted driver, right?
I know. Nice sunroof. What do you think of this one?
I like it.
Not as nice as the Telluride though, right?
I like it a lot.
All right, just kidding. So, we've been trying to get into this car for a long time. That's not the car we want. This is actually the car we're probably gonna get. Christina's filming, so we have to kind of do this quick. She's gonna be in the passenger side, and I'm gonna be in her best friend's ride. Trying to holler at me. Get it?
We're not getting it in this moss green color. We're actually going to get it in ebony black. But if you go in the front, what is glamorous about this is one, the price and all the bells and whistles that you're getting for all of $47,000. Actually, this is the $38,000 model, but it's got the 10-inch screen. It's got the 10-inch screen. It's got your one sunroof, but in the next model up, which is the one that we'll be getting, it's gonna have the double sunroof, panoramic, which is awesome, beautiful. Up here, you have your 12 volt, your USB, your other USB, your charging station. You have reclinable seats, climate control, UVO, which is 150 different voice commands that you have, where you can ask your car to run diagnostics. You can tell it to call somebody, you can tell it to play your Pandora, whatever. You name it, it can do it. It has the power steering, it has the cruise control.
Actually, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Yes.
this can drive itself.
Does it have self-drive?
It's self-drive, yeah.
Okay.
This is
Maybe.
a self-drive car, and it is made by Kia.
I didn't know that it was self-drive.
It
Okay,
does.
you just taught me something.
Oh, you're welcome.
But it is super beautiful, lot of space.
It looks like a spaceship right now. So this is kind of what we're thinking about. I'm just kidding, we're not going to get a Lambo or a Range Rover. It's a little bit out of our price range. Just because you have the money does not mean that you can afford it, correct?
Correct.
So we try not to finance a car. We're looking just to kind of pay out a car outright. This is a little bit past our budget, so we might pay for it cash. We might finance maybe 10 grand on it. So it's a decision we have to make, or just wait another month and just have it all in cash. Okay, so she got a little busy, but this is it. This is the outside of it. Kind of looks like a little Range Rover in a sense. We would not get this color. We would probably more than likely get black, or we would probably get white. Or what I would do is matte black the whole thing, and then the little silver I would put in black polish. It's a Kia. Would have never thought the Kia could look so cool. Plus, they got this new weird Stinger, which is right here. I'm not a big fan of the Stinger, just because I don't know. It looks weird. It's like a four-door sports sedan car coupe thing. I don't know, I'm not a big fan. But so the Telluride is one option. Let me show you another option. We have three. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. The Range Rover is a little bit out of our price range right now. We did find one that we could afford, but it had 50,000 miles on it, which we want to get something new. But yeah, okay. So the Telluride is one of them. Let me show you car number 2. All right, so this is car number 2. This is the 2019 RAV4 Toyota. They did switch the body style on this recently. This is the new body style that they just created, and it is almost half or a third of the price. So the Telluride listed at $45,000, the one that we want, and then this is listed at $27,000. The one we would get would be about $31,000. This we can purchase it outright. Our budget is $45,000. We don't want to finance a car. We just want to pay cash for it. If we did finance a car, might as well just get the Range Rover that we want. So trying to stay underneath the budget, but it's kind of hard to find something like that. So this is the RAV4. It is $27,000. We would get the one that's $31,000 in all black or all white. Let's check it out. It's not leather. Oh, that's a deal breaker. It's not leather. But it's not leather. I'm sure there's a leather package that you can get. But it's got a nice little fancy headboard. It also has 2 little nodules that I do not like. It's a little bit too big right there. You have just heat. It does not have cooling as well like the other one does. And it does have the Eco. It has a Sport. And it also has, the EV mode, which I don't know what it means. And then the trail mode, I'm sure that's 4x4. The steering wheel is pretty normal, and so yeah, it is a normal car. It is pretty much a normal car. The only reason we like it is because it looks kind of cool up front. It looks like a 4Runner. I actually like the Telluride a little bit better than this one. I'm not a big fan of the RAV4, but if it's economical, it's got good gas mileage. We would just use it really to take the boys from point A to point B, or if we were traveling long distance, we would take the SUV obviously for packaging purposes. But yeah, I don't really like this car that much. Telluride is definitely number 1. Let me show you mine. That's Christina's number 1. Let me show you my number 1. Boom! This is our third option right here. It is the Acura NSX. Just came out. This is the cheaper one. They do go up all the way to about $210,000. She said that you can custom make it or whatever, but this is the one that we're looking at. This is a beautiful car. They used to have these really, really old, and they stopped making them for a while, but they started again, and here is the new one. Okay, just kidding. We're not going to get the NSX. That's way out of our price range. This is car number 3 that we are looking at. This is a Chevy Tahoe. The only thing about this car is it's a little bit, it's right on our budget just for the starting of like the base model of this. So that's the only downside. We're not going to really get a lot of bells and whistles and stuff like that because 45 is pretty much the starting point of these cars. Unless we get a used one, which which is not, we're not against getting a used one, but this is the Tahoe. It's pretty big, it's spacious, if you can tell. You can fit the boys back there. I like the fact that it only has the 2 seats back here, and then it goes on in the back. That's what I like. But it actually is, we test drove one the other day, and we absolutely loved it. It's big, it's huge. You can actually tow something if you got a boat or anything like that. So yeah, we are going to be making a decision in about 2 or 3 weeks, I believe, because we cannot touch any money until after the closing of the house. So it's a big month. We are closing on a house. We are purchasing 2 cars or 1 car. We're not too sure on what we find, but we're probably going to be purchasing a car in the next month or 2 for sure. So that is the end of the vlog. Please subscribe, please hit the thumbs up, and comment on which one you would get. Which one do you like? Let me know in the comments below, and guess which one we are going to get. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'll see you guys next week.